Dear son, this is my divine message for you today. I am trying to speak to you, my child, but you are ignoring my signs. Please listen to this message until the end and hear what I have to say. My beloved son, I, the Almighty God, come to you with words of comfort, guidance, and protection. In this turbulent world full of challenges, I understand that you face enemies and adversities that seem insurmountable. However, I want you to know that I am with you at all times, and the power of my grace and love can ward off all enemies that rise against you. Since the beginning of time, I have been following humanity's steps and have witnessed the struggles and conflicts that arise along the way. But I have also seen the strength and resilience that flourish in your heart when you place your faith in me. In this intimate relationship between creator and creature, you are bestowed with divine protection, which is an impenetrable armor against those who wish to harm you. When you place your trust in me, I am the fortress that surrounds you, the shield that guards you, and the warrior who fights on your behalf. I grant you the strength to face your enemies with courage and the wisdom to discern the best paths to follow. Through my word, you will find the necessary guidance to ward off the attacks of evil and remain steadfast in faith. Do not fear, for I am with you. The enemy may rise like a fierce lion, seeking to devour your spirit and weaken your resolve, but I am the Lion of Judah, the King of Kings, who grants you victory over all adversity. Invoke my name, seek my refuge, and you shall never be forsaken. Understand that even when battles intensify, I am the God who never fails to protect those who love me. However, son, remember that protection is not just a gift that I grant you, but also a responsibility that we share. Your heart must be open to my voice, your mind filled with my wisdom, and your actions reflective of my teachings. By living a just, loving, and compassionate life, you will build a shield around you, repelling enemies with the strength of my overflowing love within you. Therefore, let your faith be unshakable, your steps secure, and your heart overflow with love. Trust in me, and I will protect you from both visible and invisible enemies that seek to obstruct your path. Seek me in prayer, meditation, and the sacred scriptures, for they are treasures of wisdom and guides for your journey. Never forget that, as my beloved child, you are enveloped in my eternal grace and love. I bless you with a peace that surpasses all human understanding. May my protection and love be a constant in your life, warding off all enemies and guiding you to triumph. You are a precious vessel in my hands, and together, we will face every battle and overcome all evil. Trust in me, for I am your God, your protector, and your secure refuge. I perceive the concerns that weigh on your heart and the difficulties you face in the presence of the enemies that surround you. I desire to envelop you even more with my words of love and protection, so that you may feel my constant presence and know that you are not alone on this journey. In my infinite wisdom, I understand that the enemies challenging you can take different forms and manifest in various ways. They may be envious people trying to bring you down, adverse circumstances that seem impossible to overcome, or malevolent spiritual forces seeking to weaken your faith. However, allow me to assure you that no enemy is more powerful than me. I am the Almighty God, the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Nothing escapes my knowledge and control. When you place your trust in me, I grant you an invincible armor. The belt of truth, so that you may discern reality from deception. The breastplate of righteousness, to protect your heart and maintain your integrity. The sandals of peace, so you may walk firmly in my ways. The shield of faith, to ward off the fiery darts of the enemy. The helmet of salvation, to protect your thoughts. And the sword of the Spirit, which is my word, to defeat lies and strengthen your stance. I want you to know that even in moments when you feel the oppression of enemies, I am working in your favor. I am building within you an inner strength that empowers you to resist all evil assaults. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, for I am your defender and protector. Nothing can separate you from my love, and in it, you will find refuge and comfort. Furthermore, I encourage you to seek the power of prayer in all circumstances. Through communion with me, you open a direct channel of communication between your heart and mine. In prayer, you find comfort, discernment, and strength. I invite you to surrender your fears, worries, and battles at my feet. Believe in the power of my intervention and trust that I am working in your favor, even when you do not immediately see the results. Also, remember that the battle is not only against visible enemies but also against malevolent spiritual forces. Therefore, strengthen yourself in faith, clothe yourself in the power of my Spirit, and face the battles with courage. Hold fast to my word, meditate on it day and night, for it is a sharp sword that can deliver powerful blows to the enemy's plans. Lastly, do not forget that the protection I offer you is not only for yourself but also so that you can be an instrument of love and blessing to others. Spread my light in the darkness that surrounds those around you, showing them the path of salvation and unconditional love that emanates from me. By doing so, you will amplify divine protection not only over yourself but over all those who walk alongside you. My son, in all situations, trust in me. I am the God who is with you in all circumstances, ready to guide you, protect you, and ward off all enemies. Do not fear, for I am with you. Remain steadfast in faith, surrender to my will, and you will witness my protection manifest powerfully in your life. At this moment, I want to direct your attention to the strengthening of your faith. I understand that in the face of enemies rising against you, it is essential to anchor your trust in me, grounding yourself in the promises and teachings I have shared with you. Faith is a precious treasure, capable of moving mountains and overcoming any obstacle. It is the assurance of things not seen but hoped for. Therefore, dedicate time and effort to cultivate this divine flame in your heart. Nourish yourself with my word, meditating on it day and night, so that your faith may be nurtured and strengthened. Remember the stories of the heroes of faith who came before you. Abraham, Moses, David, and many others who faced powerful enemies and seemingly insurmountable adversities but remained firm in their trust in me. They did not allow fear to dominate them but chose to believe in my promises even when circumstances seemed unfavorable. Likewise, I invite you to dive into a deep and personal relationship with me. Seek me in prayer, converse with me as an intimate friend, for I am always ready to listen to you and guide you. Open your heart, share your concerns and longings, and trust that I will respond at the right time and in the most appropriate way. Even as you face visible and invisible enemies, do not let fear overpower you. Trust in me, for I am your refuge and strength. As you strengthen your faith, remember that the power enabling you to overcome the enemies is not within you but within me. I am the one fighting the battles on your behalf. Your weapons are spiritual, and faith is your greatest weapon. When you trust in me, your faith becomes a beacon that illuminates your path and drives away the darkness surrounding you. It allows you to see beyond adverse circumstances and understand that, in my power, all things are possible. Do not let the enemies steal your hope, for hope is the foundation of your faith. In times of testing, anchor yourself in my word, which is living and effective. In it, you will find promises of protection, guidance, and victory. Meditate on psalms such as Psalm 91, which brings comfort and security amidst adversity. Seek wisdom in Proverbs and courage in accounts of triumph in battles. Every page reveals my faithfulness throughout the centuries and reinforces the certainty that I am with you in all situations. Remember also that faith is nurtured through communion with other believers. Engage in faith communities, share your experiences, seek mutual support and encouragement. When you are among brothers and sisters who share the same faith, you will find strength and inspiration to face the challenges that arise. Son, faith is a gift that I bestow upon you. It is a powerful instrument that connects you to the divine and enables you to live according to my will. Strengthen it daily by seeking me with all your heart, mind, and soul. Remember that faith moves mountains, opens doors, and repels enemies. Trust in me, for I am your faithful and protective God. Strengthen your faith in my promises, and you will witness my powerful protection at work in your life. Do not grow weary, for I am with you in every moment, and together we will face the enemies, triumphing over all adversity. May my message of strengthening your faith be engraved in your heart, bringing you comfort and encouragement. Always remember that you are loved and cared for by me, and I am by your side, guiding and protecting you. In the battles against the enemies, never forget that you are more than a conqueror in me. Do not fear, for I am with you, and no evil force can prevail against you when you place your trust in my name. May the peace that surpasses all human understanding be with you, strengthening your faith and warding off all enemies. May the light of my presence shine brightly in your life, illuminating your path and protecting you in all situations. Remain steadfast in faith, for it is through faith that you will find strength, courage, and the protection you need. Walk in confidence, knowing that I am the Almighty God who will never abandon you. With eternal love, God.